Hi beautiful, look what I got. I am going to try the new Dyson Airstrait in today's video. The moment this was announced, I was interested. I love straight hair, but what I love most of all is spending the least amount of time possible doing something to my hair so that it looks presentable. And I feel like the Dyson Airstrait promises to give you flat, silky hair in like a minimum amount of time, because you don't have to dry your hair to then straighten your hair. You do it all in one go. It dries and straightens your hair in one go. So I'm super excited to get into this video. I'm going to give you all of the details I can possibly think of on the new Dyson Airstrait. If you're excited, give the video a thumbs up and let's go ahead and get started. Here's my hair fresh out of the shower. Super freaking wet still. I've of course not done absolutely anything to it so that we could do the trial. I have not put anything on it, not a heat protectant, not an oil, nothing. I used my Briogeo scalp exfoliating thing. I'll link it below, and then the deep conditioning mask on top, and I just rinsed that off, and that is all I've done so far. So let's open this new Dyson Airstrait and see what it looks like and how it says to use it. It says that it straightens as it dries with air, not extreme heats. Uses high velocity air, not hot plates, so there isn't any hot plates in here. Straightens from wet to dry, engineered to create a straight finish, LCD screen displays airflow and temperature settings. There's a heat resistant mat included in here. It says that it has an intelligent heat control to protect against extreme heat damage, and it's powered by a Dyson Hyper-Demium motor. High pressure jets are projected evenly through the hair as you straighten. It has a 2-year warranty. And did I mention the price of this was $500? Because it was $500. I had one of the $100 Sephora coupons you can get with 2,500 points when you're a Rouge, so thankfully I only spent $400 on this one. And once you open the box, here is what it looks like. Let's compare the size of this one to the size of my regular flat iron from T3. Here's what the cord looks like in case anyone's interested. And it is pretty long. Here's the heat protectant mat that comes in it. I'm reading the little instruction packet because obviously I've never had anything like this before. It says that it has idle mode enabled, and so it automatically drops to a lower airflow setting between passes for easy styling. Okay, so once I got it out of the box, take a look right here at what the Airstrait looks like. It's definitely a little larger than using a 1-inch straightener on its own. This one here is the T3 Lucia ID, which is a very small, compact 1-inch straightener. This is the one I've been using for the past several months and I love it. So a little bit larger than that. However, as far as the weight is concerned, I don't necessarily notice a lot of weight difference between the two. The Airstrait has a filter just like the Airwrap does. On this side right here, it has a lock to open and close it, and then once you move it to the other side, you have all of your settings. It has a self-cleaning setting, it has the cool setting, the different heat settings are on the red button, the different airflow settings here, and then of course the power button. If you're interested in getting an Airstrait, I have the link to it down below in the description box of this video, or get it from the icon right here on the screen. Whenever you shop for my links, you are helping out my channel. So let's just freaking go for it. I turned it on and it says to press this button. I set my language to English, and then I'll, I guess, leave it in Fahrenheit, and then I'm supposed... Okay, so it kind of did this thing where it cleaned itself. The temperature is set. I can't talk with it on. So now every time I turn it on, it self-cleans, and then you can select if you want it for your hair wet or dry. And it has a low setting when it's open, and when you go like this, it speeds up. Watch. So it cleaned itself, and now it's in the low setting, and now... Okay, so my hair is pretty damp still. I have it at 285 Fahrenheit, and I'll just grab a strand from like right up here and go for it to see like how fast it dries. This piece right here, this is like a 2-inch piece, I would say. Let me comb it out. Alright, I'm going for it. Okay, that is one pass right there. It's not fully dry, but it's like pretty dry after just one pass. Let's go for pass number 2. Alright, so this was 2 passes, and I would say it feels pretty dry. I think you can set your style with the cold shot after your hair feels dry, so I'll do that. Alright, so here's what it looks like after I did 2 passes and then I did a 3rd one with the temperature cold. So my hair feels completely cool at the moment, and I would say it is pretty straight, which, I mean, I know that's what we were going for, but that was pretty fast, especially because I haven't had to dry my hair. My hair is still really freaking damp, you know? So here's what we're going to do. I think I just want to see how long it takes me to do my whole head. So I'm going to time myself drying my hair. But before I do that, I wanted to show you the inside, because that was the most curious thing for me. I'm using my phone for the flashlight so you can see inside the plates, which, I mean, it doesn't have any plates, but the air comes through that little vent inside of there. You see it? The little vent right in here, that's where the air is coming out of, so that the airflow guides the hair in a direction where it ends up being very flat when you're done. So like I said, I'm going to time myself to see how long it takes to do my full head of hair. And I have to admit, even though I have this little section right here done, I have a lot of pretty damp hair at the moment, so we'll see. One thing I didn't mention is that you can use the air that flows out of these little vents right here when this thing is on to dry out your roots. So let's go ahead and start. I just went through my roots a bit to dry out some of the dampness before I start straightening. And I'm taking away any tangles. I parted my hair. We're only 2 minutes in, and I'm going to start straightening this bottom part. Okay, we're 8 minutes in. I only started straightening after 2 minutes had already passed, and I finished the section that I had lowered before. I should probably pause this. I paused it real quick at 8:39 because I want to talk to you for a second. I noticed that after the hair is not as damp as mine was, you can actually put a bigger amount of hair inside of here, and it kind of dries it and styles it very quickly, much more so than when the hair is very damp. So this lower section is already done, and as you can see, it is super freaking straight. I thought maybe it wouldn't be as straight as it is when I flat iron it, but I can't really tell the difference between this and freshly flat ironed hair because it feels just as soft. One more thing I noticed is there's like a little mist kind of all around my room right now. I wish the camera would pick it up, but I don't think it does. Anyways, let me lower this part. I'm gonna work on this bunch of hair next. Let me keep going with my little counter thing. Okay, that big section completely done, and I like that when you put it down, it stops. We're at 13 minutes. I'm going to let another big section down. Pay no attention to my parts. I'm not a hair person. I'm just trying to make this fancy tool work for me. I think I should have paused to untangle my hair, but hopefully I did this in less than a minute or so. So let me just keep going. All right, this section also done. Let me pause this again. We're at 17:24. Let's take a minute off because I should have paused it earlier. So 16:24, and all I have left is this little section up here. I think we're doing good on time. Let me just comb my hair real quick. And now what I want to try and do is see if I could get volume up here. Again, I have not put anything on my hair, so whatever volume I can get, it'll be only counting on the tool and no other product added. Anyways, let me restart the counter and keep going. Okay, oh my god, I forgot to stop this. I'm done. 19 minutes and 58 seconds. Again, take like a minute off because I was blabbing for like a minute earlier. So let's just leave it at 19 minutes. It took 19 minutes for me to get my hair from pretty damp to not only fully dry, but also completely straight. As far as volume is concerned, I'm not sure that I have much volume up there, but I do think that it is more than whenever I just flat iron after blow drying, because you know, flat ironing doesn't really get you any volume at all. I'm pretty happy with the way that performed, and you can see the hair is super freaking straight, super freaking soft. There is not a wave in sight. Take a look right there, and it is fully dry. I also don't feel any humidity left in my hair. Alright, so here are my thoughts on it. The product definitely 100% works. It is fast, it is efficient, it takes care of all of the frizz, it leaves the hair very dry, it leaves it shiny, it leaves it super freaking straight, and it does it in a pretty quick amount of time. Whether or not a product like this makes sense for you would depend on your hair care routine and how you like your hair styled. I will say it usually takes me the same amount of time that it took me to do this just to dry my hair before I even think of start flat ironing my hair. Flat ironing my hair could take me, after the hair is fully dry, at least 15 extra minutes if I do it very quickly. So at the very least, I am saving 15 minutes of my time, which I am very happy with. I think I should do a follow-up video where I compare using this versus using the air wrap with the brush, so that we can see side by side the difference in straightness, since the brush on the air wrap is supposed to leave your hair straight as well, but it definitely doesn't leave it as straight as this. And maybe we should also compare it to having dry hair with a flat iron. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section if you want me to compare this Airstrait to anything else, because I definitely would be interested myself in testing it a bit more. I'm very impressed at how quick it is. I'm very happy with the way my hair looks right now, and I cannot wait to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section of this video. If you're interested in the Dyson Airstrait, if this is a product that works for you, please shop for it using either the link I'm leaving you down in the description box of this video or the icon right here. Either way, you'll be helping out my channel. I'm honestly very impressed with this one. I just love how quickly it got my hair from damp to dry and styled. Like I said, I can't wait to hear your thoughts down below, and if you like this video, if this was helpful, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up before you leave. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Usually I'm doing makeup tutorials and makeup reviews on my channel, but I do love to try hair tools every once in a while, so don't leave without subscribing. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching today's video, and I hope to see you back in the next one. Bye.